Good morning, everybody. This is Bonita Rocks with the East Reading News Team. So, today on Bonita'S Daily Adventures. So I woke up early today, right? Or late, I mean. Which is like 10:30, right? And my alarm's going off. And the kitty cat was like, yo, Bonita, wake up, man. It's time to drink coffee. And I'm like, all right, cat. So like I'm drinking my coffee and all that. I made myself a sandwich, grilled cheese and turkey. It was pretty fucking good. And so I'm like checking out the time, and I'm like, fuck, man, I don't feel like rushing, right? So I'm just have to take the bus into town and probably catch a fucking taxi from town into my job. Oh, Jesus, I'm out of breath. This is awful. So it turns out like I had time. So I'm like groovy, right? I don't gotta rush. I got in the shower. I had like 5 minutes extra, like to stand and wait for the bus, which is a long time when you're waiting for a bus. So I get in town and I got like, I don't know, 50 minutes till I gotta catch my bus. So I'm like groovy, right? I'm gonna get off on 9th Street so I can cop me a fucking iced tea in a carton, right? Because they're hard to come by. It's like rare. They're like unicorns these days. So I stop at the newsstand, get myself an iced tea in a carton. I'm like chilling on Penn Street, like listening to my music. And I run into a couple of cats I know. Everything's groovy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm fucking tired, right? Let me go hit Starbucks. Get some like turbocharged coffee. Okay. So I'm cruising down Penn Street. And there's some cat like just playing a guitar. And I'm like, well, this is fucking cool. So he's playing like Zeppelin, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I almost walked past him. And then I was like, nah, man, this is fucking cool. So I stopped and I'm like, he played like the entire Stairway to Heaven. And I'm like, yeah, dude, rock on. So I'm like, all right, I got 20 minutes to catch a bus. I'm at 6 and Penn. I'm like, I got time to walk down the 4th, cop me a Starbucks, and come back up. And I'm like, so I do all that. I'm waiting on the bus. And I'm like, I'm right near the bus station. And I got like 6 minutes. And I'm like a block away. But I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just hang right here at this bus stop, right? So I'm waiting on the bus. Well, here, the fucking Kutztown Road bus totally forgot it goes up fucking 9th Street. So it doesn't come down the way where I'm at, but the number 1 does, which goes to 5th Street. So here I am again, walking from fucking 5th Street. And yo, I'm walking and I'm like, why does this walk just seem terrible every time, right? And I'm like, it's a hill. It's a fucking, I'm like looking, I'm like, it's a hill. Like not like a Frisco hill, not like retarded, outrageous hill, but it's like just enough like of an incline that it's a hill. Like just enough to piss you off and like make your back hurt a little. Which is why I'm always out of breath when I'm fucking trucking this, man. It's literally just like this like steady fucking incline the whole fucking way, man. Like, goddamn, I should have like serious buns of steel at this point, yo, for real. And I'm late for work because the fucking bus was late, number 1. Number 2, I almost peed my pants because of the turbo extra charged coffee I had at fucking Starbucks, plus the iced tea. So I had to like stop at McDonald's and like catch a pee and like, yeah, so here I am. Those are Bonita'S Daily Adventures. So tune in tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Have a great day, guys.